Guys, we have a question right here. It's asking give equations of the horizontal asymptotes and vertical asymptotes of the following curve, and this is the answer we have to derive, and let's see how we can do this. So first of all, to find the horizontal asymptote, basically what is horizontal asymptote means when x approaches negative and infinity, vice versa y value. So that's what we have to find. So in this case, let's see how we can find this. So I have to take the limit for this one. So if I take limit x approaches infinity, what's the y value? That's what we have to find. So it's going to be x square minus 4x plus 4, x square plus 5x minus 40. So whenever the x approaches whenever the limit approaches infinity, first thing we have to do is we have to divide the equation by the highest power. So in this case, we have the highest power is x square, so I have to divide everything by highest power. So it's going to be limit x approaches infinity and x square over x square minus 4x over x square plus 4 over x square over x square over x square plus 5x over x square minus 14 over x square. Now what's going to happen is limit x approaches infinity, x square over x square cancels each other and it's going to become 1 minus 4 over x plus 4 over x square, and the bottom we have x square over x square 1 plus 5 over x minus 14 over x square. Now if I substitute the infinity for the x value, I will get 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, because if you divide any number by infinity, infinity is the biggest number and it becomes 0 if you divide any number by a biggest number, right? So in this case we have substituted this already, so it's going to be 1 minus 0 plus 0 over 1 plus 0 minus 0, which is going to become 1 over 1. Therefore the answer is 1. Therefore we have to finally state horizontal asymptote is equal to y is equal to 1. So that's the horizontal asymptote for this question. And then we have to find the vertical asymptote. To find the vertical asymptote, the first thing we have to do is we have to make the denominator equal to 0. And if I do that, let us see what happens. X square plus 5x minus 40 equal to 0. Then we have to see whether we can factor this one. So if we see when I multiply, I have to get minus 14, and when I add, I have to get plus 5. So plus 7 and minus 2 will work. So let's do that one. So x square plus 7x minus 2x minus 14 is equal to 0. Then I can take the x common, x is equal to x plus 7 minus 2 common, x plus 7 is equal to 0. Then x minus 2, x plus 7 is equal to 0. Then we have x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 7. These are the two answers, right? So each of them are equal to 0. Then I got x is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 7. Then what we have to do is we have to see if this is true. So to check whether it is true, we have to check the limit. Like when limit x approaches 2, what is the y value? The y value we should get is we should get infinity, because that's what asymptotes mean. Like whenever we have a value in x, and that at that value the uh, y should be infinity. That's what vertical asymptote means. So in this case, if I substitute the 2 right here, if I plug this, okay, let's take this equation. X square minus 4x plus 4 over x square plus 5x minus 40. We have this one right here. So first of all, the first thing we have to do is, if we can factor, we have to factor right away. X approaching 2. So if I take it, when I multiply, I have to get 4. When I add, I have to get negative 4. So x minus 2 will work. So x square minus 2x minus 2x plus 4. The bottom one we have factored that one here already, because when we find the we made the denominator equal to 0 and found the factor of the bottom one. So I can directly put the bottom factor right here, x minus 2, x plus 7. Then what I can do, I can factor the top one, limit x approaches 2. If I take x common, x minus 2, minus 2 common, x minus 2 over x minus 2, x plus 7. Then what's gonna happen, I continue right here. So limit x approaches 2, this is gonna be x minus 2, x minus 2 over x minus 2, x plus 7. In this case I can cancel x minus 2, x minus 2 right here, and then I can substitute right away. If I substitute here, I will get 0, and in the bottom if I substitute 2 plus 7, it's going to be 9. So 0 over 9 is going to be 0. This is not what we want. We want now we want to get infinity. So if we don't get infinity, that means this is not a vertical asymptote. So therefore this is not a vertical asymptote. Not a vertical asymptote. So this is this is not one of our answer. So let's go for the second one. We have minus 7 right here. Instead of doing all these things, I can take this formula we have found here already. So let's see. So when I limit x approaches minus 7, and I'm taking this right away, so x minus 2 over x minus 2, x plus 7, x minus 2 cancel, limit x approaches minus 7, x minus 2, x minus 2, x plus 7. Now I am substituting the minus 7, so minus 7 minus 2 is going to be minus 9, minus 7 plus 7 is going to be 0. So minus 9 over 0. Therefore this is going to be, if you divide a number by a 0, it's going to be infinity. So this is going to be negative infinity. Therefore this is my vertical asymptote. We are expecting an infinity. If you get an infinity, that is an asymptote. So this is my vertical asymptote. So the answer for vertical asymptote is x is equal to minus 7. So this is my final answer, and that's the answer they are getting. Y is equal to 1 horizontal asymptote, x is equal to minus 7 vertical asymptote. I hope you guys understood this concept. See you next time.